Alright friends, welcome back. The Battle Brothers, Davkul's chosen. So, we've had a couple brutal episodes that have been really hard. We've taken a lot of losses. But I think this is exactly the kind of mission we should take on. I mean, remember, this is rampaging greenskins, so we'll be able to pull them into reinforcements. This is going to pay us quite well. Yes, almost 2,000, but we're even going to ask for more. Okay, fine. Accept. And we should be able to pull these into reinforcements, get some lads to help us. Gisbert, you shouldn't be wearing worn mail. This is mental, hey? Isn't it insane, the amount of dastards we have? Absolutely craziness. Absolutely craziness. We'll never be confident. Anyways. Just to remind myself where I'm at. We've got Ewald, Leothan, Gisbert, Ostig, Duran Thelrus, Dobbs, of course the legendary Bobbins and David Ironheart, Damien, Logan, Wolfgang, Gothi. Let's do some renaming. Let's call this Alvarin. Leothan is a viewer. Gisbert. Let's get Mazuma in here. Back Mazuma. Tostig can be renamed as well. Why don't I just go into the list of deaths and we can pull someone in who's died before and we get a, another duplicate brother in. Right. Honestly, I was feeling like a little bit discouraged after the last couple few episodes because of how hard it is. But I was taking a look-see at my Warpigs playthrough, and it occurs to me that my Warpigs, because I sometimes still play it offline, it's up to like 600 days, and I've hired and fired so many different brothers, you know, past the 1 year mark, as you start searching for brothers that are going to be super awesome in the super late game, you know, quote-unquote perfect brothers. And I realized that you just have to keep pushing. Either until the campaign outright fails, or get to a point where you are financially stable enough to be able to handle the searching for perfect brothers. And I think we've had a pretty interesting playthrough, and I think it would be a shame to restart. That has very much been the sentiment amongst you guys as well, it appears. Let's not give up. Let's keep pushing. I mean, hopefully we can find ourselves a Davkul's chosen, what are they called again? A fanatic type dude. Okay, so let's just remember here, Grunwald Company. Where's Grunwald? Okay, if we have to pull these greenskins, we just go up this road here and see if we can't find the first Grunwald Company. So if we can find ourselves a cultist, then that'll be perfect. Remember, we technically only need one, and he can start converting the other brothers. But let's just keep pushing and see what we can do. I mean, for all we know... Ooh, okay, that isn't that bad. 5 warriors, 5 young. But you look at the brothers that we have, we absolutely cannot take these guys on. These orc warriors will destroy our front line, our level 1s and level 2s. They will one-shot our armor. They'll make us sad. In fact, so much so, we have any more heater shields to hand out. These level 1s and 2s. Who's got the most fatigue? 50, 64 on Tostig. Well, the Bobbins and David Ironheart should make short work of those orc warriors, but this is going to be super hard. Logan can't use footwork. Gathitunga can't use footwork, so they need shields to protect themselves if those orcs get through the front line. Wolfgang, you also don't have footwork. Logan, no footwork. I'm giving them kite shields just because the kite shields have more hit points and won't just get one shot by an orc. Now, sadly, I don't feel like I can justify giving anyone a net here to help with these bloody orcs. No one's got quick hands. Technically, what I maybe could do is Michael Stubbs could start with a net, throw it, and then switch out to his heater shield, but that doesn't really seem worth it. Ah, yes, of course. This is how we do it. This is how we get a net. Throw the net, then switch to the long axe. Logan's the crossbowman. Wolfgang. Technically he could throw a net as well, and then quick hands to his battle standard. Okay, we're going up against orcs, so I was thinking maybe I shouldn't be using swords, but I consider how everyone here is level 1 and 2. Oh my word. 23 in melee defense, 25. Actually, Duran Thalris has a better chance of holding the line there. Holding the flank, I mean. The new lads with round shields need backup shields. Probably you too. Right. Nice. The second Grunwald company is going to help us take care of these orcs. Don't really want a fight in a swamp. Okay, looks like it's forests. Let's engage. We keep pushing. We keep fighting. We don't give up. No, don't run your dogs forward, you dumbasses. Technically, I might even want to pull my lads back and just let the soldiers take care of this fight. That is insane. What are you doing? But at least, look, they've moved up, so that means we shouldn't be getting any of our lads shot in the back by these guys. This is the problem with AI, moving forward and taking up these choke points, not smart. You should rather just hold this line, let them come through one at a time. This means they're going to hit our flanks and they're going to hit them hard, but that's actually fine for us because our flanks are predominantly being held by the soldiers. You know what, Mizuma? Just, yeah, you're level 1, just survive. Stay alive, man. Aha, nice. Bonus damage, basically. So my level 1s and 2s won't get much out of this in the way of XP, but hell, it's something. 2,000 gold. Therefore, it's worth it, I think. I mean, technically, I could rotate this guy out, and then David Ironheart can go to work. But let's let him shoot on the next turn first, because I'm worried if I swap him now, he'll have high initiative. David will be sitting there, he'll shoot across David and hit him in the back of the head. This lad has a good heater shield, and it's only an orc young, he should be fine. That reminds me, we actually lost the noble sword that we had. So disappointing. Game is hard. Anyways, thank you guys all for commenting on whether you would like to see some more time or not. I was playing it again a bit this morning, and I just can't help but think it's going to be terrible to watch because it's so slow. I think what I might do is I'll record a few episodes, but I'm going to have to do cuts between all the turns because just standing there while you wait for the enemy to take all their turns is torture. So I certainly won't be able to release as many episodes as possible, but I'm absolutely loving Mordheim. It's so much fun. So I will be releasing a few episodes. I think we'll start with a human mercenary company first. Then we'll do some Skaven. The Skaven are bloody great. They're really flimsy, but they're so fast. They're very dodgy. Gotta love the Warhammer universe. Well struck, footman. You can't fault their bravery. They're just walking out of formation towards orc warriors. They need one of their footmen to hit that northern flank. Just gonna hold here with Durin just in case. Okay, no, they're good. They've got a footman there. I just hope he can get up to the high ground before he's being held there. 32, 15, 9. Wait, Logan. Maybe a better shot will present itself in a sec. His turn is done. I feel fairly confident to rotate a potato now. But it would have been an absolute slaughter if we had taken these guys on ourselves. Unfortunately, we're going to have to employ these kind of tactics for the foreseeable future until we get our 4 or 5 new frontline lads up to like at least level 5. Even then. It's a pity that it's a greenskin invasion. If this was a civil war, we might have been able to have a bit more of a productive time. Because a lot of those civil war fights, you were fighting with soldiers helping you. I mean, when we get given a mission like, you know, clear out greenskins in an encampment or something, or help break a greenskin siege, good lord, we are going to struggle. Careful with that. Nice, good shooting. Very messy fight, this. That is a brave man. Military pick, nice. That should help make short work of that armor. Stunned. Ow. Ow. I gotta be careful here. There's no footman holding this bit of the line here. In fact, I'm going to pull my lads back. I mean, as soon as this footman goes down, then David Einart's exposed. Shooting, Gothy. Really hope this won't be necessary. I mean, that warrior will go down soon, and then those soldiers will move up there. Oh, you know he did. And it would have been great if that knight had gone for the center of the formation there. Shooting, Logan. Oh, this dude is so boned. You know what? Unlucky you, Buster Billman. Oh. Yep, that sucks. Very brave Arbalesto. Wouldn't it be unfortunate if he were to almost die and then we were to accidentally shoot him in the back and he were to accidentally drop that tier 3 crossbow? Wouldn't that be a tragedy? You know, you hate to see it. What's going on here? Okay, we've got a bunch of good pikemen, so that should be okay. Did I step forward here? Oh, why not? I'm going to leave the Alva in here just in case one of these lads go down. Well struck. I don't want to take that shot and kill this footman. But... oh, had to try. Yep, he's out of there. I don't blame him. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Whoopsie. Sorry. Oh, bloody hell. Ooh. Ouchie. Rip doggy. Nice, good hits. Arming sword too. Pretty good damage. That's like a 40 to 45 damage, the arming sword. Good. He'll be down soon. And then David Ironheart can always swap out Hosteg if he needs to. Hopefully it won't be necessary. Seven there. Okay, good hit. But as you can see, this little banner really doesn't do much damage. I think that's reasonably safe. I'll struck Sir Egidius. Oh, please drop your crossbow. I'll be a happy boy if that happens. I have a funny feeling they might have changed that though. A hit, actually perfect. So I've got my most armor there. Right, let's get in here. Great blocking, Alvarin. Dead. It's not what I wanted. Now my level 1s are in contact with the warriors. And am I too exhausted to use rotation? So I'm going to have to do nothing here. Just so I can rotate in the next turn. Careful with that. Cool. Here's the issue, and here's the problem. I am going to shield wall and wait. Damn, Wolfgang can't use rotate. Nice, Alvarin, great damage. Past David Ironheart's initiative is so low. Would have been better than that. Nice. Almost going to go down. So close. God, Michael Stubbs. See, we're helping. I'm helping. Not really. I could be an absolute dick and pull this Bullman in there. Eh. One thing I have to say about rotation as opposed to footwork is that with rotation you control allied units way better. Nice shooting. Woo, good stuff. Oh, that's unlucky. These bullhooks do so much armor damage. Would have been big. Took our kill, but fair enough. My kill again. I'm not seeing a crossbow there on the ground, so I'm assuming we're not going to get the one that guy would. Well, I don't think he dropped one. I'm fairly certain that was patched out a while ago. I was just waiting for this guy to end his turn. Oh no, he hasn't ended his turn. Whoopsie, miscalculation. Ah, these shield blocks. Yes, finish him, Alvarin. Careful with that crossbow. Tostig! Ow! The allied crossbowmen are such a liability. Tostig takes another hit from this orc, and heaven forbid another crossbow bolt. He's dead, so. I'm not taking my own allied shots. I don't want any more crossbow bolts to hit Tostig in the back. We're going to be fairly certain this orc will attack this footman because he's so close to death. Rip. Oh, that's so scary. Oh, damn it, Tostig. Thank goodness he got his shield up. He's blocked 2 crossbow bolts. Well done, men. Not much in the way of rewards, but that's fine. This is just about the XP. Back to Mitterfels. Right, Leothan, level 3. Sword Raider, you need morale, you need melee defense, you need Eeg, you need lots of stuff. Is he going to need Colossus? Indeed, I think he will. Mizumo is certainly going to need Colossus. But nice thing is that he's already a historian, so I think we can actually skip student. What are we going to make him? Oh, we need raiders, we need frontline people. Oh, he's got no fatigue. That's one. Killing me, dude. You're absolutely killing me. Do I need to take more fatigue? I think I do. Or do I take more melee skill? At 25, he can use it 3 times before he's too exhausted. Let's make him a bit more dangerous. Give him some melee skill. Or actually, he needs to get his hit points up. But then again, that's a maximum roll, considering there's no stars there. So we've got to take that. Now that he's got footwork. Carry a net. Ooh, a kennel. Let's pick up a dog while we can, or probably 2 dogs. Expensive. But dogs are an important part of our tactics, and we need them. Out of interest. Just a mad miner. Let's see, 300, that's too much. Junk will sell that. Do I need the falchion? No. Now, are there any temples up north here? Butcher, Tavern, Armorer, Armorer. That is the problem with this northern side of the map, is no temples. All the temples are down in the south. Not liking all these large footprints. Probably friendly military units, but you can never be 100% sure. Ah! Oh, Logan! Oh. Rondo! Get the whip. Bixie is no longer a drunkard. I mean, he's gonna get angry. Ugh. Hope we don't lose him. So on the few occasions I've had people desert after getting angry like that, it's when I've camped at night time. We certainly won't be doing that now. That's 22 undead. We absolutely have to farm those guys. Look, disgruntled. So he's already, his morale has improved already. Damage inflicted, yeah, he's fine. He can keep fighting. So this is going to be a bunch, a whole bunch of undead. We'll also follow their tracks back and see where they came from. Just a detailer. Could be worth checking out. I mean, you never know. You might get lucky with a detailer, and they're not that expensive. 250 might be worth paying for those tools. Nope. I mean, he could be an excellent backup sergeant, and we do need a second sergeant. Melee skill is terrible, but his stars are almost in exactly the right spot for a sergeant. 40 starting resolve. Let's just check what that's going to be when it gets higher. Up a wiki real quick. Let's see. Talents. Okay, so resolve. He's got 2 stars, so he'll roll 4 every level. Plus 44, he'll be at 88 at level 11. Barely good enough. I mean, I could just make him like a random frontline person. We do need 7 frontliners. I think we'll do that. We'll let Tostig heal up here. This is just going to be another random replacement raider. I think for let's mark these guys. Durin Thalrus, we can keep him. Leothan, we're going to not keep him because he's pretty crap. So these guys we're just going to level for maximum early game or maximum efficiency early game. Zuma might actually be long-term useful just because he's determined, but I don't know. I doubt it. So for you guys who are marked as R Raider, when we hire someone that's going to replace you, well, you'll take their name over and be Alvarin the Second. I think it's a bit unfair if you happen to be assigned to someone who's just going to be replaced. Rossbowman, he needs one more level. I'll be so disappointed if he disbands now and leaves us. Right, I've got some zombies to hunt down. Oh, man, if only we had a patrol to go on now. There's many and lots. It's pretty damn easy, actually. Especially in the snow. They're not going to be walking towards us all that much. All that quickly, I mean. But like Michael Stubbs, has actually got decent underdog and Battle Forge. You might as well start with the damage boost. From double grip. 25 to 43. 20 to 35. Not a lot of damage for this military pick. Archer, crossbowman, sergeant, archer. I get some levels on honor instead of Wolfgang. No, we need a sergeant. What are the resolve figures like? Not great. 47. I want to keep getting levels on all of these lads as well, so. Do need levels on honor though. There are no ghosts, we'll be fine. Famous last words. So if it was many armored and only a few unarmored, then that might be harder, but we'll be fine. At moments like this, I kind of wish that all my frontline lads could have throwing weapons to throw at these things as they come close to us. Oh right, Logan is dastardly. Hopefully he'll lose that wavering when he gets his first kill, or when someone else gets a kill around him, and then that should proc a morale improvement. Looking at this armor, I want to try to get those 2 Vita Gangers. I want to get those helmets. Squeeze out 1 extra point of fatigue. Shooting. A lot of hit point damage. Was that a headshot? Yeah, it didn't damage his armor, so it was a headshot. Hold your line. Hold the line, frontline men. You guys aren't going anywhere. Man, you know what would have been cool and arguable whether you would even use them or not is like muskets for your ranged guys. I can just see it now. You can shoot and there's a lot of damage and it's, you know, like less accurate or something, but then you'd have to take a whole nother turn or would need a whole lot more AP to be able to reload it. That'll be interesting. I still reckon a warbow would be better, but if a musket was pretty much like a one-shot, one kill, but then you had to spend an entire another turn to reload it. Quite interesting. Yes, Damien, good shooting. Okay, boys, just wait. They're going to hit our front lines now this turn. Great job. Reminds me, Arnold the third now on this turn needs to take his crossbow shot and then go to his pike. Don't forget to switch back to the pike. Oh, come on, Logan, 70%. I'm not loving these misses. That's wow. That's like 3 or 4 misses in a row, all above 70%. Unlucky. Excellent. Oh, it's the beauty of fighting in snow. Even though I only moved 1 square, he still doesn't have enough AP to attack this turn. Zombie bastards still haven't gotten an attack off. I'll keep it that way. On the next turn, Michael Stubbs is going to need to get his shield out, though. The southern flank's going to get surrounded by the looks of things. Oh, good job, Bobbins. Nice damage. Ah, oh. It's like he's missed 3 out of the last 4 70% swings for Helston. Unlucky. Because I've got to remember that these are all new guys and they're all pretty terrible combat stat wise. In fact, trying to dagger that one down and that one down is arguably going to be too dangerous. They should attack twice this turn, because then he's going to have higher initiative than them, so he can still get his shield out on the next turn. Oh. I think I'm going to forget trying to dagger any of these guys down. I think it's probably really a waste. Damn it, Logan. You know what? Maybe we probably can do it over there. If anything, it's this lad. He's got an untouched helmet, so that's like a 100% chance we get that one. Then 62 accuracy. Go on, go for it. I think it's the presence of the 2 shield breakers, you know, we can kill a lot of zombies fairly quickly. Blocking. Anyone, miss. Shooting Gothy. If I can leave that lad for totally the lost zombie, I'll be doable. Right, Leothan. 2 misses. Gonna take forever to stab him down. any of these guys get injured and low, then I'll absolutely abandon the stabbing and just finish him off. Logan, so fair amount of accuracy there. What was his hit chance there? 70. Okay. Point blank, 70 accuracy. Not great. Shooting. Oh, unlucky bobbins on that second swing there. Ooh, nice damage. 60 damage. I said roll the maximum. Wow, awesome. How unlikely. Yeah, we don't have the fatigue for this. Bugger it. We'll just try this last zombie so we can completely surround him. Oh, come on, Alvarin. He is in the middle of the formation as well, which does help. Oh, lovely damage. 74 damage. Yes, Damien. And Damien is fully exhausted, so at level 10 we're absolutely going to take recover. Oh, whoopsie, this is the guy we have to dagger. Shooting, Logan. Good job. Should be getting easier now. He's surrounded. You bastard. These little daggers, every time I attack a target that doesn't have any armor, I'm always pleasantly surprised by the damage from the dagger. Oh, Damien. Yeah. Oh, doesn't like getting stabbed. Oh. I suppose I say it doesn't like getting stabbed. Yeah, no shit. Can't be fun. Come on, here we go. Damien. Missed. Oh. Ads. Going on here. Here you go. Great job. It's like 200 XP for almost everybody. Like Gothic Tunga did the most damage. 580. Oh no, Rob Bobbins with 657. Oh, so it looks like, yeah, 6 kills for Gothy. That's why it's got the most XP. What about Damien? 4 kills. We didn't get that helmet we were after. Unlucky. Should have helped, yeah, helped with his morale. I want to keep having him fighting and get his morale up. Radar, yep, that's all good there. Dalrus, you're a keeper. Am I going to need to make Colossus on you? Probably. I mean, yes, he does have a star in melee. Excuse me, in hit points, but he's only got 51 to begin with. Just awful. I'm back for that. Much better. These Scramble Saxes is nice, that'll get us some money. Essentially now we should go for a little exploration off towards the east and see if we can't find little caves full of orcs. This might be the time to do it. Got only 2 days of food though. Plenty tools, plenty ammo, medical supplies. Yep, let's head east. Do this little loop here. Got for us. Too expensive. Apprentice. Hey Taylor. What do we desperately need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 frontline. Pikemen, crossbowmen. What we desperately need is frontline lads. Who's going to sit out here? Logan is very close to being able to sit out. I'll just go get him to level 6. Once he's level 6, it's going to get much better for us. He can just sit in reserve. And it'll hopefully produce us a legendary warbow. Oh yeah, 200 you pay that. 61 you pay that. That's cheap. That's cheap. Prices are good. That's cheap as well. You don't turn that down. 5 days, 7 days. On the off chance this is a patrol. Camp of greenskins for 3 skulls. That would be suicidal, I'm afraid. How long has this episode been so far? 48 minutes. Okay, good little episode. Let's take a break there. We're on the road to recovery. We started this episode with like 4 level 1s and a level 2. And all of them have put on at least 2 levels during this episode. We've just got to keep doing this for foreseeable future. We've just got to stabilize again. We are so far below where we were a couple of episodes ago in terms of our overall power. Just a question now of getting back to where we were. So, Davkul's chosen. We shall not give up. Keep pushing forward.